Photojournalist Stephfon Ward takes us to Cosumnes River College to show us how a new scholarship fund is helping students.
I don't think it's a secret. You don't need to have a college degree to get an entry-level job in the trades. So your layout starts from framing, not from outside edge of sheeting. Okay. Having programs like this allow students who are curious about, a career in the industry to come in and get some basic skills. Tape measure literacy, hand power tool competency.
Can you nail 3 on this side? Actually, that'd make it easier. Okay.
Yeah. So today we're actually working on our framing and our sheeting. We've got most of our framing up. Do you need more nails or do you have some? My name is Rebecca. I'm actually looking to build my dream house. The professor took me around, showed me the whole workshop, showed me the program, even helped me sign up for the classes.
Immersing them into the trades literally by their 6th day of school, they very likely could find themselves on a job site building a real house.
It's very important that Kaiser partners with the community to stimulate economic development. We know that that's a big part of health, and so this relationship helps us provide funds to support students who want to pursue a career in construction.
These are 16, right?
The students who benefit from that $500 scholarship, it removes barriers. Students are required to have boots, safety glasses. We provide them with their hand tools and tool bags. You could take out your good man, right?
We are very lucky to have Professor Connolly teaching us. He's very patient and understanding. I can't wait to continue on with the next 8 weeks because now I'm learning things that I never thought I would learn.
Linda Berner grew up on Winding Way, a teenage girl whose hobby gave her a head start.
This is what I use for weddings.
The young photographer soon became a graphic artist and a go-getter in the women's movement, her political activism putting her center stage for the No on 6 bill in 1978.
The John Briggs initiative was about to be on the ballot, and what it meant was he wanted all the school teachers and employees fired that were gay and lesbian. So I thought, I just got to do something quickly and get the word out.
Despite no business experience, it was black and white what Berner had to do next.
Yeah. I knew I could lay it out. I knew I could do the photography. I knew I could get the stories together. I knew I could write. And so I just started calling people.
Advertisers bought in, and Mom Guess What was put to print, the publication quickly growing from 5 to 26,000.
The community was so excited.
Mom Guess What newspaper covered a myriad of issues, using the Sacramento Bee as a model.
I wanted it to have politics, restaurants, opera reviews.
Initially, she says publisher C.K. McClatchy was a reluctant mentor, but that soon changed.
And he used to just bring a green pen and write up the paper, tell me how I could improve.
The paper capturing the attention of celebrities, local politicians, legislators, and governors like Jerry Brown, who was a regular in their L Street office.
And he wanted to come in, not stop at the counter. And so Cheryl would get him, and then he'd plop himself in front of me and talk forever.
The publication, a touchstone to tap into a new market in a new time.
There was nothing then, nothing. Yeah. No centers, no gay centers, no gay organizations.
All of this is from Mom Guess What.
Mom Guess What newspaper had a 30-year run. The mojo to make it happen is what the Center for Sacramento History wants to document.
We're trying to get a full run of the newspaper.
The goal, organizing the archive and reaching out to those who work there.
It was groundbreaking in the fact that they were a gay and lesbian newspaper, but they were covering everything.
Working on these archives, I found out how much I've done.
It left a lasting imprint on this publisher and the city of Sacramento.
It really helped a lot of people. It helped individuals come out, be comfortable. I wanted to have people have better self-esteem.
Berner hopeful as she works with historians to put the final page to print.
So forever, as long as the planet exists, which might not be long, people have some place to go do research on, the gay movement in Northern California.
Our street! Our street! Our street! Signs raised. Abort that court! Abort that court! And voices, too. An emotional response to the most controversial Supreme Court decision in decades.
I was sobbing all day at work. I left early. Thankfully, my manager said, go, give him hell.
For Jessica Ward and many protesting outside the state capitol, overturning Roe v. Wade is personal.
I was a victim of rape, and that could have easily been me.
Personally, I've had two very close people who've had abortions. One had an abortion from a violent and abusive relationship.
Meantime, nonprofit Californians for Life also reacting, not calling the decision a victory, but a step in the right direction.
I'm asking people of goodwill to come together to assist women to address the underlying circumstances that might motivate her to have an abortion, rather than just fall in the default case of abortion.
What do you say to those who say this was a pro-life decision?
I don't believe that it's a pro-life decision. I believe it's a pro-birth decision because there are choices.
Choices protesters say they've now been stripped of. Ward not just here for herself, but to add to the numbers, with nearly 50 years of precedent set by Roe v. Wade suddenly thrown out.
For all of the other victims, and just anybody who doesn't want their life taken from them like that.
We're told to shut up and make babies instead of having our own autonomy, having our own brain, having our own minds, having our own dreams, having our own wishes, having our own self, and being human.
That propane tank, that could be a bad situation. So one of the things in covering fires over the years, the sounds of explosions, in terms of, okay, that's a sound that we heard. Sounds like a tree going up. When they go up like a torch, there's also a certain sound that's associated with that.
We have a live picture of what appears to be a standoff in Modesto after one man was fatally shot. So one man dead, a suspect believed to be barricaded in a home here in Modesto, and the live pictures show you there was quite the big police presence there. You can see some SWAT team members, and also looks like some canine units as well.
This is the problem, and this is why we have Caltrans over here on I-80 westbound. They have the truck there notifying people that they have to have chains. A lady just pulled up and comes over to me and says, hey, what do I do if I don't have chains? Well, thankfully, see Nyack Road, that exit? She can pull off in the gas station. At this point, it's the first snow of the season. They've got chains, but when we get into the season, we know that there have been supply chain disruptions that have caused issues.
We don't get beat in transition when we do it, and we had a lot of guys step up and come up with some big offensive rebounds. Harrison had 3 offensive rebounds, which is huge.
This is how the Cougars actually win the ball game. Angel Reyna to Antonio Martinez, a beautiful pass, a beautiful catch. Cougars win it 21-20, an insane ending there. How about it, Coach?
Amazing.
How did you get them rally back together?
That was them. That had nothing to do with me. That was those kids.
Came down to the last play, interception.
Hey, we just made a great call. We went with our jet coverage, and it just worked out, man. Woodland's a hell of a ball club. They played one hell of a ball game tonight.
Any last words you got to say for the boys tonight?
Go Cougars.
You see, they're just bringing in those blue and pink boxes. Those are carrying ballots from all over the county, and what they're doing is they're bringing these boxes and they're taking it back over here into this area, and these people are just waiting around for now because they're going to be working hard here in just a few minutes.
Collections may be shorter as leaf drop volume grows, and if wind and rainstorms happen, it could take crews a little longer to rotate through the entire city. Wow, that's noisy. But back out here live, they are doing what they need to do. Coming up at the top of the hour, on Good Day, we'll hear a little bit more about what you need to know, what you need to do and not do when it comes to collecting those leaves and debris and leaving them out on the curb. And everybody in the pool, why things are going swimmingly for one Sacramento business. I'm Rachel Wolf. I'll have all the details coming up in a live report. Good job, Stephfon.
Poor Stephfon. I wish you could see his face right now. He doesn't look right now. His face. It's like, I blame you, lady. Yep.